OCO, I see you. Anyway, I'm coming to you. Doesn't matter where I'm coming to you. But anyway, look, y'all, it's kind of cool out here. It feels good, and I'm just sitting in the sun, basking in the sun. In other words, what I'm doing is called, well, actually, I'm grounding because my bare feet are in the grass, and that's grounding. That's connecting back with Mother Earth. And yeah, I said Mother Earth because we're just plants with legs walking around. But I'm sitting here in the sun. Y'all remember when you were little and your mom would say, "Don't be staring at that sun. Don't be looking in the sun." Well, actually, the sun is really a healing device. It's a healing, I can't say orb, a planet, whatever, but it heals, y'all. When you gaze and when you do what's called sun gazing, and you gaze in the evening time, like right before the sun sets. I mean, look straight at the sun. It doesn't blind you. It really doesn't. You can see that it's a ball. Of course, you see the different colors around it, but it's really good for healing your eyes. And I remember years ago there was a pastor a preacher, a pastor, anyway, that said he had been diagnosed with syphilis, and they were putting him out of the military. And so he said he was, talking to the Lord about it. He said the Lord told him, go outside, sit outside, expose as much as your body without being out there with no clothes on. And so he said he had, went back to his mom's house, and he said, because he was in the military and they were going to discharge him. And so he said he went back and he exposed his legs and his arms to the sun, his chest, as much as his body without being nude outside, in the sun. And the sun actually healed his body. When he went back to the military, they did the lab work on him, and the lab work came back negative for syphilis. And so the doctor's like, no, draw it again. So the doctor drew it. The doctor watched the lab person draw it. The doctor said, I'm going with you down to the lab. So the lab person went down. He followed them down there, and they ran it, and it still said negative for syphilis. So the doctor comes back again. The doctor said, that ain't good enough. No, I'm going to draw the blood myself, and I'm going to walk it down there because you have full-blown syphilis, and that's why we would discharge you. And so he drew the blood work, took it down to the lab, and after he took it to the lab, they ran the test. He watched the lab person, stood over their shoulders while they ran the test, and as they ran the test, they came back and they said it's still turning negative for syphilis. It's negative. He no longer had it. And also, just letting y'all know, the sun does heal. It heals the body. So if you got problems going on with your skin, go sit in the sun. If you're a melanated person, that's your vitamin D. Don't be going around here taking these vitamin D3 whatever pills because your body not even going to process it. When you're melanated, like